Okay, first off, before I get into anything, I just want to put out this disclaimer. I am not an attorney. However, I have had extensive training and experience in proper procedures when I was with the FBI for many years, as well as during my time in grad school. So, ICE, apparently there's a memo going around saying that ICE with an administrative warrant can forcefully enter a home, a residence. That's nonsense. That is completely false. Law enforcement cannot enter someone's residence without getting consent from those who live there and or having a judicial warrant signed by a judge. A judicial warrant lays out evidence showing probable cause that a crime is being committed or was committed there, and the persons or things to be seized are evidence of that crime. ICE with these administrative warrants aren't showing any of that. There's no evidence in there. They are not showing any probable cause. They're just saying, oh, well, this resident might house an undocumented immigrant, so we're going to break down the door and barge in. That's not how our system of laws work. That is unconstitutional. And ICE continues to do unconstitutional things, beating people up, taking people off the street, violating their due process rights, stopping people for nothing else than looking brown or black. That is it. That is not reasonable suspicion. That is no reason to stop someone. That is unconstitutional. And the Supreme Court has even said that. But ICE continues to violate the Constitution, and so does Kristi Noem and the Trump administration. And we see that. Second, I don't believe for a second ICE when they said that they did not take that child, that 5-year-old child, and used him as bait. I believe the school district, I believe ICE did use that child as bait to try to get to the father or to anybody else they believed was an undocumented immigrant. And then they shipped that 5-year-old boy and his father off to Texas to be held in a holding cell rather than staying with somebody in the residence that said he could stay with us. We could keep him here. So now there's a 5-year-old in an ICE detention facility in Texas getting prepped to be deported with his father. And then this ICE leader was like, we don't split families up. Are you kidding me? Trump invented family separation. That's all ICE is doing. They're yanking parents away from children. Adult children away from parents. They're splitting up families. This is what ICE does. They are corrupt. They are acting like the Nazi Gestapo. Sorry, there's nowhere other to say it, but that is what they are acting like.